I mean, we've watched it, we've loved it. We've asked about a second series already. The stars of the show, Anthony Boyle and Louis Partridge, are here with us now. I mean, it is so... From the minute it starts, the soundtrack, the look, the script, you guys acting in it too, it's kind of a bit of Succession meets period drama. How would you guys describe it?
Peaky Blinders with pints.
Peaky Blinders with pints.
Or The Crown with beer.
Yeah.
Seems to be satisfying people.
There was a fair few pints in Peaky Blinders, to be fair, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Yeah. There was a great headline in one of the newspapers today, which was Guinness tea.
Oh, Guinness, that's good.
Which I thought works brilliantly.
We've had Succession as well, another one.
Nice. So tell us a bit about it, for anybody who doesn't know kind of the Guinness history.
So we play Guinness brothers, Arthur Guinness, Edward Guinness, and the patriarch of the family who owns the brewery, or owned, dies, leaving a kind of power vacuum. And it's succession-y in that you're not sure how the dynasty is going to be split up, the empire is going to be split up amongst the children. And we find out in the first episode, and it's kind of the fallout of that. And this one seems hell-bent on destroying the business, and I want to run it and grow it and expand it.
Because the expectation back then, of course, was the eldest child was going to inherit. Your character would have got everything.
Yes, yeah, he would have got everything, but he'd be much more interested in being in London, having the crack, drinking, sowing a seed. And unfortunately, he has to come back to Dublin and run the brewery.
Right. Whereas Edward is very kind of like forward-thinking. He's wants to make it a business. He wants to take it over to the States.
That's it. Yeah, I see him as a liability, and the will in the father's will, we find out that we're inextricably linked. In that, if he turns down the position, then we lose it entirely. So essentially, we have to work together.
We
have to make it work.
Clearly, I mean, Guinness is now... I mean, it's such an enormous brand. I mean, you think back to when this is set and what the Guinness family have done with it. It's an extraordinary story, isn't it, of power and money and this product that we still can't get enough of today.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know it was a job offer. I just heard Guinness on the phone and said yes. What, it's a film? It's a TV show? I'll do it. What is it? What's going on? What's happening here? Yeah, I'm in. Yes, we just loved it, man. We hope it goes again, you know.
And also the fact that Stephen Knight wrote it as well. I mean, that must have been almost an immediate yes before even seeing the script.
Yeah, no, it was. He is a true powerhouse and writes in a really beautiful way that makes our job as actors really exciting and fun. Because often, you know, as attention spans shorten, you get shorter, snappy scenes.
You've been watching the show this morning.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been talking about. Really? Is that right? 15 minutes is about the most we get.
Right, well, this is the opposite. So we have time to explore scenes and to really to just track the journey that he's written, and that's a real joy.
The relationship between the family and the siblings is all important. Was that something that you all put a lot of time and effort into, sort of offset, so you could make sure, you know, that was bona fide and authentic?
Yeah,
there was a fair few pints consumed in the streets of Liverpool and Manchester. Like, Liverpool is like the 33rd county of Ireland. You know, like, everyone there is Irish. So it was a good place to shoot the show. So, yeah, we bonded a lot because we want to get that sibling vibe, you know, in the show. We sort of were at each other's throats a lot, and then by the end of the scene, sort of giving each other a wee cuddle or do you want a cup of tea? And I don't know if you have siblings, but I'm like that with my brother a lot. You know, you can be at each other's throats and say things that you wouldn't normally say to a friend. And we really wanted to get that kind of tactile and physical relationship with each other.
What about the accents? Because you're very Irish, but in this, you're actually you have to be not that Irish, weirdly, and then
we have to do a little swap.
Yes, how do you do that?
Well, Arthur is sort of someone who is trying to sort of like renounce his Irishness, and he wants to sort of try to ascend to England, to go across the sea, and I try to make him sort of feel like he was ashamed of his voice, ashamed of himself, ashamed of his own physicality or whatever. And you had to be more Irish.
Yeah,
so we helped
I had
each other
to
out.
turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the northern bit was throwing me a little bit to start, but I managed to separate the two.
Where do you lean into that then? Do you sit around with dialect coaches all on set with the likes of Anthony and some of the others and sort of go, how is this sounding? Am I getting it right?
Yeah, there is a dialect coach, but I'd like to think that you would have said, mate, that ain't quite right if I did slip up. But you have.
Yeah, but his accent was great. Him and we were talking about James Norton there. His accent, they're both fantastic, and I would have been the first one to tell him if he was getting it wrong. And they were both fantastic.
How about a moustache coach?
That was
because that was an impressive level of facial hair.
That's Model's Own. I thought that was
100% Belfast beef, homegrown moustache.
Yeah.
Have we got to look at the
I'm
moustache?
upset it's not here.
Yeah, I'm upset it's not here as well.
I'm like...
Here we go.
There, look at that.
Mustache cam.
That is strong
no.
moustache game.
Yeah.
You would,
That is.
he'd have a sip of Guinness and then
Yeah.
And then just take the top
suck it out.
When you see it isolated though on the camera, it just looks like I'm doing a biopic of the Pringles man. You know, just without the whole stuff going
Is
on.
Stephen Knight writing that one now?
Yeah, that's the next thing we're working on. Bond, then Pringles man.
But hold on, can we just talk about, because you were saying that you had special support with the moustache?
Yes,
There's
our
something...
beautiful makeup artist, Connie, mad little German woman, would come up to me and hand me the moustache wax, which was called Gentleman Stiffener.
Gentleman
So in the morning,
stiffener.
she would say, more gentleman stiffener, more gentleman stiffener.
Only in the
Thank you,
morning.
Connie. Yeah, only in the morning. Only in the morning.
But I'm guessing that maybe, like me, your moustache game might not be as strong.
I struggled in that
Louis.
department.
Yeah.
But no matter. No matter. It's nice to have a bit of variety.
So what's next for you? So you're going to do Pride and Prejudice
Yes,
with
that's right.
Dolly Alderton.
She's adapted Jane Austen's book, yeah,
Hasn't
which is
she?
wonderful. And I've just read her book, Everything I Know About Love, which is pretty
She's
special.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
truly
brilliant.
talented.
So you're moving into that next?
I'm filming it now.
Right.
Some more period stuff.
More period stuff, except this is a bit earlier, and so the costume alone is fascinating how it sort of changes.
But he looks good in a waistcoat. He looks good in a high
yes.
collar.
Yes.
You know.
In a sweeping...
something like that. Got big old sideburns. No, but
Would
I'm
be amazing.
very excited about that.
But you've gone the other way. You're going up to date, though, right?
I'm going...
It's
yeah,
all tech
I'm
now.
going tech.
Tech.
I'm going
He's
crypto.
going tech.
Yeah.
I'm playing Sam Bankman-Fried, who's a crypto billionaire. He swindled America out of like
Yes,
8
of
billion.
course, the trading platform
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you had.
FTX.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm doing that in Vancouver at the minute. So I'm very jet-lagged.
Are
But
you
I'm very
all
happy
over
to
the
be here.
shop.
All over the shop.
You just mentioned before Stephen's doing Bond.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you throw your name in
need a
the
new
hat
name.
for that?
We
Would
both
you?
are trying to corner him
Yeah,
any chance
we're going
we
to
get.
catch him tonight at the premiere.
Oh,
Showing our
yeah.
CV, our show reels.
Throwing some ideas out.
We're both going to show up three-piece suit. Can I get a martini?
Revolver and a
When you-
martini.
Martin, introduce yourself with your surname first.
Boyle.
Boyle.
Aren't all Boyle.
Oh, that was good.
It was good, wasn't it?
That.
It was good, wasn't it? Is there? Do you sit with him and go, right, Stephen, what's it going to be? Where are you going to go with this? Because we know what happened in the last Bond film.
Yeah.
Where's it going to go? Is it going to be an origin story of some sort? Is it going to be?
I'm sure he's been asked this a lot, so he's kept his cards close to his chest. I won't be
he's
getting
keeping
that out of
stum.
him.
He's keeping stum.
He's keeping
Keeping
going.
stum.
It fester away.
And finally, who is the best at splitting the G on the whole cast and crew? Who is the best? Is it Norton or is it one
I was
of you
just
guys?
with lovely James Norton, and I will say he did it first time.
Did he?
He did it first
give
time.
There's
we'll give it
nothing
to
he
Norton.
can't do.
And he's much older than you two as well, though, right?
He's got experience.
Yeah.
That's what he's got
I was-
experience, I would say.
It'll hit him harder the next
Yeah.
day, though.
Yeah.
It'll hit him harder.
What I was going to say was, it's the youngsters that have done it. Us lot of our generation, we never used to split the G. We'd never waste the first couple of
I
gulps of
don't
Guinness.
agree with it, to be honest.
It's all this. The TikTokers have made this thing a thing.
You sound so old.
I am old. When my kids, I've got a 20-year-old native, they're like, come on, Dad, let's split the G. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy my pint of Guinness.
Wow.
I can't waste the first bit.
Rightfully so, I'm with you
Just
there.
trying to gamify a pint of Guinness,
Yeah,
for heaven's
yeah.
sake. Obviously, by the fifth one, I'm well aware.
Doesn't care. Doesn't care. We'll just pour it into Dad.
We've loved it. Thank you,
brilliant.
boys, for coming in
Thank
and
you.
flying back from Canada.
Yes.
Good luck with the premiere.
Season
And
2,
Season
I think.
2.
So, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it.
House of Guinness is available on Netflix from
Oh,
Thursday.
hello.
You're going to love it. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.